Hello and welcome to Adelphi University. We're sitting here in the Campbell Lounge. I'm Michael Artis, a sophomore here at the university. I'm here with Brian Johnston, who is a senior and will be graduating in May with the class of 2011. Brian, how are you today?
Good, thanks.
Good. We are here to talk about the Apple Corps organization, which features 3 junior hockey league teams over in Long Beach. We have the CHA team, the Empire team, and the EJ team. Brian is an assistant coach on the Empire team, and we're going to talk to him a little about that today. So first, Brian, we're going to start you off here. How did you first encounter the Apple Corps organization?
Whenever I was playing, back when I was younger, I always knew about the travel side of Apple Corps, the youth teams, and they were always very successful. When I got a little bit older and decided to get into coaching, I turned to them for advice. I emailed their head coach at the time, Chris Cosentino, and just said, you know, I'm looking to break into coaching. Do you have any advice for me? And he emailed me back the next day and said, I like, you know, what you had to write about yourself in the email. You seem like a hardworking kid. Would you like to come in and serve as an assistant to the coaching staff? And obviously I jumped all over that because to be involved with the team, especially at the junior level like Apple Corps, was a great opportunity.
Give me some examples of professionals now in the world who have come through the Apple Corps.
Yeah, definitely. Douglas Murray, San Jose Sharks and Swedish national team. He was an Apple Corps alumni. Eric Nystrom of the Minnesota Wild. His dad played for the Islanders, so that's probably why you recognize that name. Matt Gilroy with the New York Rangers. Mark Eaton with the New York Islanders, and Rob Scuderi of the Los Angeles Kings.
As far as the players coming in, they start, obviously, I guess you progress from one league to the other. Is that how it works out?
Perfect situation, yeah, you would come in, play for either the CHA B team or the Empire B team, and then you would develop and move up to the EJ team. But it doesn't always work like that. We have some guys that will come and just stay in the CHA and the Empire and then move to other organizations. Or at the EJ level, which is junior A and the highest level in the Northeast, many times we'll bring kids in from all over. We'll recruit, you know, we have kids this year from Colorado, we've had kids from Florida, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. So that level's more, we'd love to have kids come up through the system, but if not, we're more than willing to bring kids in from the outside. What
are the main goals of the organization as far as players coming in and then life after they come into the Apple Corps organization?
Well, I mean, like I said before, when they get to the team, we really want them to develop as hockey players and young men. Our kids range in age from 15 to 20, so we have a really diverse age group, and we try to do whatever they need to do. If they're a younger guy, we try to develop them so that they're ready for the junior A level. If they're a junior A guy and they're a little bit older, we try to develop them and help them get recruited into college. So we really do a lot of things while they're actually in the program to help them develop. Afterwards, they go on, they'll play college. We had a couple of kids commit to colleges this year at the Division I, Division III level. The last couple of years have actually been really successful for us. And then, like I said, we have kids that move on to the pro level as well. We actually had a kid, an alumnus of the team, get drafted last year in the 6th round by the Nashville Predators, Anthony Botetto, who's actually a Long Island kid from West Hempstead.
The Empire team, as we mentioned before, Brian is an assistant head coach on that team. You guys have done real well this year, 36-1-3 in the regular season. You are currently in the playoffs, and what is the status of the team as of today?
We just went through the first stage of the playoffs and won the Western Conference, and we are now gearing up and practicing for this coming weekend, where we're going to play the New Hampshire Monarchs in the first game of the Final Four and hopefully win the league title.
So what do you think has contributed to the success of the team? Is it coaching? Is it the players you have? Maybe a mixture of both?
I'd definitely say it's a mixture of both. I mean, the coaching staff on the team, you know, we try to do what we got to do to get these guys ready to go, try to make them better hockey players. But at the end of the day, they're the ones, their hard work and their dedication is really what's going to put them up at the next level and also contribute to our success right now. We came in August for training camp with one goal. That was to repeat as national champions, and right now we're on the verge of getting back to that point and hopefully winning it all.
How long do you envision being a part of this organization as far as after this year?
Well, right now I'm in my 3rd year with the team, my first as a coach, and I love it. I'm hoping to stick around for a long time until, you know, a better opportunity presents itself. But until that point, I plan on being with Apple Corps for a long time. I'm already geared up next month we're going to be back down at the rink for tryouts already, and I'll be there for my 4th year.
Now, as far as hockey goes, we don't have a hockey program here at the university. Have you ever considered maybe trying to start one here, or even affiliating the Applecore organization with the university in some capacity?
Well, as far as starting a team here goes, you'd have to start at the club level, and I just don't see the desire on the campus to have a team. I don't think we'd get enough support, from the students to come out and try out. I just don't think that there's really a niche for hockey at this campus. That being said, though, I do know that there are hockey fans here, and what I'm trying to do right now down in Long Beach with the team is I'm trying to set up an internship program. Each year we've had interns. I was an intern at one point. This year we had 2 interns, and what I'm trying to do is try to start a program where we can get more kids in, mainly sports management majors, but also sports broadcasting, and try to have them get more of a hands-on feel with the team, more so than you would get if you were with a minor league or a professional team. So they could be handling anything. They could be in charge of ticketing. They could be in charge of marketing, broadcasts, game day setup, just all the stuff that they may not be able to get a chance to really experience if they were to intern with a team like the Islanders or the Rangers or a sports team like that.
Okay, thanks Brian, thank you for your
Mike.
time.
No problem.
Now, how long does the season run during the year?
Season starts, we start training camp at the end of August, and the national championship game this year is March 29th, so that's about 7 months.
So you hockey fans on campus from August, as Brian mentioned, all the way through March, you want a cheaper alternative to the Islanders or the Rangers or even the Devils for those of you in Jersey, go check out Applecore, located in Long Beach at Long Beach Arena. Their season, as I mentioned before, runs from August to March. This is Mike Artis for Adelphine University.